afternoon. Sorry for the late arrival of the 6th of March on my dad's letters, which were entitled Dear Anybody, which he wrote every day of the year in 1999. So to mark the start of the millennium a year later. So we've now got to March the 6th. There's a slightly strange mixture of things for today, and sorry it's a bit late in the day. I've had a couple of sort of health issues which I've had to sort, which is I won't bore you with, but yeah, it's a slightly delayed uploading. First thing was that apparently the British Embassy in Hanoi opened a website all these years ago, and Prince Andrew was surfing its new sort of internet presence and found that his own mum's address was given as 10 Downing Street, which caused a few merriments. And Jimmy thought that the way that the royal family were going, that the Queen might live in a council house one day. I'm not sure if that would ever happen, and it didn't, of course. Scientists apparently were discovering that they might have found a gene that you could mutate, change, or give you, or something, which means you could eat as much as you like and not pile on the pounds. And Jimmy made the point that might just tempt people to overeat when there are hungry people in the world. So I guess he has a point. In 2025, if you're watching this sometime in the future, there's quite a lot about weight loss drugs at the moment, and it seems to be having largely a successful rollout, although some people have been unwell with it and some severely unwell, but that it seems to be proving very popular in helping people with weight loss. There was a young lady who became a black belt in judo at the age of how was she? Oh no, that was actually that's in a few days' time. Beg your pardon, no, that's in a couple of days' time. I was reading ahead. Whatever. Researchers, according to reports out today, said that if you've got degrees and you went to university, you're less happy. Don't know how they've worked that one out, but apparently they are. I guess maybe they get higher paid jobs, more stress, more commitment, who knows. And Jimmy said that he was rather glad he didn't sort of ever try to get into Fleet Street, and I don't know if he had that opportunity. I know once he nearly got a job, or I think he was offered a job as a journalistic teacher in Harlow in Essex, but being the nice family that I had, it would have taken me to a new secondary school and a new sort of way of life in Essex, and away from his family, I suppose. And he decided to stay put, and one of the reasons he cited was my sort of education. I think also probably his mum and dad and brothers and sisters were all in the Medway area, so it probably would have been a bit of a wrench, but he decided not to go that route. And his PS for today was that the 1954 first edition of the James Bond thriller Live and Let Die, which is a bit bizarre because I was just about to watch it this afternoon as a sort of recording on my TV. It sold for £1,333 25 years ago. And Dad was saying that he wouldn't mind thinking that perhaps in 26 years' time his own copy of Dear Anybody might be up for sale, but I think he wasn't sure if he'd get more than 10 or 12 pence for it. But had he actually managed to approach any publishers, I think they might well have taken him up on it. I think certainly when it was 25 years. And he might have, I think, found an audience, or even perhaps had he sent it to perhaps a news channel, newspaper, they might have serialised it. Maybe they might have done a press once a week of that week's news 25 years ago, 26 years ago, but perhaps he just never quite got round to it, or did, and perhaps was rejected. Anyway, that was the news on the 6th of March. Not too much to report on the 6th of March, and today, not too much happening today in the world here, but obviously it's Ukraine is a big issue. President Trump, who knows, in 25 years, if you're watching this, will probably be long gone, and who knows what will have happened. But yeah, one or two things happening in 2025, but not too much happening on the 6th of March, 26 years ago in 1999. Anyway, you take care and mind how you go.